If my friend kills himself, will he go to hell? How can they say it is well with my soul when there is this gaping hole, this question yet unanswered that I left at the back of the shelf about the God I call Father? My friend's struggling with his mental health. If it kills him, he would be a martyr. If my heart's just hard, it's going to keep getting harder because I can't help but wonder, why should he burn? He doesn't deserve to be hurt any more than he already was on this earth. I opened God's word and it said to be better that it never reached birth. Did they teach this in church? Because it's a lesson I ain't yet learned. They said God's good, but that title has got to be earned. Meanwhile, sinners keep getting burned. And teenagers are still getting turned. And it takes ages to see if this even works, this process by which I, though guilty of murder, a thief and hateful lie, I can supposedly escape eternal fire. Because when someone's already in their hearse, it's too late to inquire as to whether hell's weather is really that hot. Because maybe it's not. Maybe our future together is much less dire than what we've been taught to believe. Maybe God doesn't want us to see. Maybe God is the liar. Or maybe he's not there. I can't taste him in the air. I can't hear him with my ears. He says he's numbered every one of our hairs, but what about when someone gets cancer and those hairs disappear? What about cancer? It's an age-old question no one's keen to answer, but please be a guest and teach me a lesson. I'm just trying to ask the simplest of queries. If God is really a good father, why did he create so many people to suffer, to burn eternally in sulfur? There are children who are cutters. Children grow up without mothers. Mothers look after their babies without fathers. Those babies grow up, go out to parties looking for one-night lovers because daddy was never around to tell them that there is no other girl in the whole wide world quite like you. But that might as well not be true because she's on the highway to hell too. Just like me and just like you. What kind of God is this? What kind of God are you? One who lets babies die in the womb? One who creates children who cannot move? One who lets humans land on the moon but not find a cure for cancer or Ebola or asthma or polio or AIDS or schizophrenia? Don't try to say God is not a maniac. Because my beautiful baby niece turns 3 in 2 weeks, but she only made it 2 weeks past her first birthday before she was taken away. Babies don't belong in graves. What kind of God is this? What kind of God is this? One who doesn't exist? One whose creation was for the purpose of the manipulation of countless generations, merely man's imagination. I wish that were the case, but if he were fake, we wouldn't hate him. If he were fake, I wouldn't be wasting my time cutting and pasting rhymes onto a page. I didn't get these rhymes from a dictionary, but I couldn't claim them as mine because I'm just plagiarizing the original visionary. I'm just rewriting what has already been said time and time again, from the beginning to the end, from Genesis to Revelation. History has always been a conversation, a war of words that divides nations, starting with the Tower of Babel, dividing languages. The timeline of existence is a poem, and God is the poet. But the difference between me and him is I can only touch people. He created them. In the beginning there was no evil, only a poet. He breathed in a poem and spoke it, and suddenly everything I see, wind, breeze, birds, trees, words, these things I'm saying to blaspheme his name. He made it, my lungs and my tongue he created. The songs I've sung, the poems I've spoken, the words I used to take his wounds and tear them open are the very same words he gave for the purpose of praise, hoping I would not curse his name but glorify it. But I deny it, I'm in denial. I spit in the judge's face while I'm still on trial, awaiting my fate, waiting to be taken away so I can grit my teeth and clench my fist as I scream, saying, what kind of God is this? But what kind of God is this? One who listens for 6 minutes to the sound of me spitting in his face, but does not strike me down because he wants me to know his grace, because he wishes all to be saved. Because while my heart breaks, his whole being aches for our pain, and despite my accusations of being insane, he remains faithfully patient, waiting for the day I glorify his name. Why would he sacrifice his own life, his perceived reputation, as I commit crimes of indecent defamation? Because while I was hurting, he was hurting with me. While I was cursing, he was having mercy. While my whole life was reversing, he was already working to see me returning for the purpose for which I was spoken into being. I am not here for no reason, but I am only here for a season. And when winter becomes spring and summer turns to autumn, I want to look back in awe at everything and sing, holy, holy, holy is the name of the Lord, because he has given me grace. There are some things I've never understood, some things that I never could, but with my face on the floor of the hospital dorm while the whole world says mourn, I must praise in the name of the one I adore, because he has given me grace. And in that place, as I gaze at my baby's beautiful face and ask, what kind of God are you? There's only one thing I know to be true. In Yeshua, all things are made new.